So let's say that you are an engineer at a producer who is one of the four target sectors. You think this actually might happen, and you're in that slam dunk bucket, right?
Hmm.
And as you said, it's not a physics question. The technology is around. It's a market. It's a system question. How you align things. Who do you call? What's your first step?
Great question. Okay, so you are a facility level engineer, right? That's what you're
Yes.
saying? Okay. So first, the first person to talk to would be someone who can deliver one of those energy assessments. So that's going to depend on what country you're in. I'm going to speak about the US because that's where I have expertise. If you're a small company, you might
Hmm.
call an industrial technology assessment center. There are universities around the US that have engineering teams that can go out and provide no cost assessments to small and medium sized facilities. If I'm a larger facility, I might contact my utility right away. They sometimes have programs that can deliver energy assessments. There are also other bodies that can provide those as well at cost. There are industrial heat pump, electrode boiler companies as well that go out and do assessments. There are national labs that might do assessments as well. The first step is figuring out the feasibility, where the pinch points are that exist in your facility between your heating and cooling loops, that you can connect things and electrify processes to the greatest efficiency possible. Because that's the whole question, is finding where the efficiencies are great enough that projects make
Hmm.
sense right now. And it's a stepwise change where you electrify step by step rather than tearing out entire systems and entire infrastructure and trying to replace everything at once. So that's the first call I would make. The next call after that energy feasibility and understanding what the potential is would be, if I hadn't already, to reach out to my utility to understand what the constraints might be, to understand whether there might be incentives for electrification or for technology replacement, and what the challenges might be there. Understanding more of those economics, reaching out to industrial heat pump suppliers or component suppliers, other electrified technology suppliers, and getting quotes from them. Like I said, sometimes they have their own business assessment models, and they walk through that and get quotes. And then the next step after that is looking at state and federal, what have you, financing opportunities and using all the information obtained to that point to apply for additional funding to drive down the capex. So then you can stack those different levels of funding to drive down the capex to the greatest extent possible. You've identified the highest efficiency opportunities in your facility, and then you can move towards actual design and implementation from there.